In this video, I'm going to be talking all about Google Ads keyword match types. If you are struggling to understand how they work in 2024, I'm going to go ahead and break down broad, phrase, and exact and how they all work, along with some examples with how they match to certain search terms in this video. And I'm going to actually use the Google Help documentation, the Google Ads documentation, as a guide so that we can walk through it exactly how it works in the most simplest way possible. And hopefully this will shed some light on how you can use these match types on your campaign, and I'll go ahead and share my recommendations on which match types produce the best type of results for me and what to look out for. So let's go ahead and dive in. Actually, before I do that, I will quickly introduce myself. My name is Michelle. I'm the founder of Level 28 Media, and I help local businesses generate leads from Google Ads. So if you're spending at least $2,000 a month and you're looking to have an audit or management services for your campaign, feel free to check out the link below and we can get in contact and have a quick discussion to see if working together would be a good fit. So let's go ahead and dive into keyword matching and how different match types work. So just so that everyone here knows, keywords are words or phrases that we select, that we choose within Google Ads, that we want to appear for. And the keywords that the end user searches that trigger our ads are called search terms. So just so you know, the keywords and search terms are not the same. Keywords are what the advertiser decides to choose to bid on in order to have their ads appear and match to certain search terms that the end user is typing in. So the keyword types really dictate how closely the keyword needs to match with the end user's query. And so the ad can be considered for that auction. So there's 3 different match types within Google. I will explain that right here. And this is the perfect example coming from the Google Ads help desk. So there's broad match, there's phrase match, and then there's also exact match. So think of it, and I already have a video on my channel, but it's started to become a little bit outdated because Google really changed the way that they describe the match types. So this is my more updated video for 2024. With broad match, phrase match, and exact match, think about it like there's a nozzle on a hose. Broad match is very open. You're kind of spraying everywhere and hoping that you're gonna get something from it. Phrase match is tightening up that nozzle and it's going to be a little bit more targeted, and exact match is going to be not exactly targeted, but it's going to be somewhat closest to what you're looking for. So think about it like that. Broad match is more comprehensive. Phrase match is more moderate matching, and exact match is tighter matching, but not exact. So let's give you an example here with how this works. For the keyword furniture store, we can match the following queries. With broad match, I want you to understand that your ads may show on searches that relate to your keyword. So relate is the key phrase here. With phrase match, ads may show on searches that include the meaning of your keyword. And exact match is ads may show on searches that are the exact, well, not exact, that are the same meaning as your keyword. So note here what's in bold. Broad match is what is related to your keyword. Phrase match is what includes the meaning of your keyword. And exact match is including the same meaning as your keyword. They're showing on the same meaning as your keyword. So this includes the meaning of your keyword, and this is our showing only on the same meaning of your keyword. So it's kind of almost crossing the line in terms of the meaning, really. If you are using broad match, you're going to be capturing, phrase and exact match. Google wants you to be using more broad match keywords because then Google gets to decide the way that it matches. So it could be related to your keyword, but the problem is Google's deciding what is closely or what's related to your keyword. So in this example, which Google has provided with furniture store, Furniture store can match to home decor. So it's related, but it's not exact. And then also cream color leather sectional, that's also could match with broad match. Some other things that could match with broad match could also be competitors. So, or actual actual furniture businesses, IKEA, living spaces, even Bob's Discount Furniture. A lot of these retailers, even could be Target. Like it can get very, very broad. Target, Walmart, because they sell furniture. So then therefore Google is saying, okay, well, they're a furniture store, and then they're just going to dump it into broad match, which can be dangerous because if you don't want to be showing up for competitor searches, then broad match is probably not going to be a good fit for you. Phrase match can also show up for competitors. These are ads that may show on searches that include the meaning of your keyword. So Google might say, okay, well, furniture store meaning could also include Target and Walmart. So therefore, Target furniture, Walmart sectional, Walmart bed could be included here in phrase match. So keep that in mind. Phrase match is noted with a quotation mark. So if you are quotation marks, so if you're using phrase match, you definitely want to be putting them in quotation marks when you're inputting them into the system. Exact match are noted with these brackets on the front end and the back end of the keyword, just so that you're aware. And ads may show on searches that are the same meaning as your keyword. So exact match is going to be a lot closer to the actual keyword that you're searching for, that you are wanting to use in your ads. Or with your advertising. So do keep that in mind, but it's going to limit you. So the pros and cons here, broad match is going to allow you to serve to and get a lot more impressions because Google is going to be deciding what is in relation to that keyword. Phrase match is going to be a little tighter, and exact match is going to be tight, but it's not going to be matched to only exact versions of those keywords. It's going to match to searches that have the same meaning, which again, Google then gets to decide. So do keep that in mind as you are running your campaigns, that broad can be dangerous. Phrase match can also be dangerous. Exact match is going to be your safest, but you're going to be getting less volume from it. If you are in an industry where you're really, really, really specific on the meaning of the keywords and it's very expensive and you don't really care as much about volume, then exact match might be the way to go. For my recommendation here, it just depends what industry you're in. So I have seen it. I do run some campaigns in broad match using smart bidding, and it does work. It also does depend too on the type of budget you have. If you've got a bigger budget, you can afford to go more after, broad match keywords, because broad match is going to be catching what phrase match and exact match would be matching to anyway. So really, keep that in mind. And then the best approach, if you want to be somewhat conservative, it would be more phrase and exact match, because it still allows you to have the volume without being too restrictive. But whether you use broad match or phrase match in the campaign setup that you have, do monitor your search query reports, add in a lot of negative keywords that are irrelevant, because again, Google gets to decide what the definition is of, what it matches you to. So, even though the keyword that you have might be, senior home care, it might match you to things like hospice care, palliative care. And if you're in the industry, you know that those keywords are not the same, but Google's just matching it because it's in relation to. So do keep that in the back of your head as you're building out your campaigns. I will make sure to link this help document in the description below for you to check out. Google's really pushing the smart bidding. I have nothing against smart bidding. I think smart bidding is fantastic and it can work really well with a broad match approach, but you do need a lot of negative keywords. What I tend to do with my local small businesses that I manage is more phrase and exact match. And then if I do get more budget, I start opening up beyond that. And I've already touched on negative keywords. I have a video on negative keywords I can link in the description below for you to check out as well. And that's pretty much it for this video. So if you have any questions on match types or you want to review this documentation yourself, you can check out the description or leave a comment for me and let me know. Number one, did you find this video helpful? And number two, if you had any specific questions, I'm more than happy to answer how it works in further detail. I'll catch you guys in the next one. And actually, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. I post videos every week on Google Ads, and I'll see you in the next one.